Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? So today, I want to do something different. I need a game that I can focus on, actually get better at. While also getting a bit more trading in the brain space, you know? I can use some trading in brain space, so... I'll start this game. It's scary as hell. it's... it's scary as hell, but we're gonna try it. It's called Grey Hack. Yes. Yes. Hackers Unite, apparently. Yeah. Now, first, let's see. Can I put in stream mode? Because I know there's a stream mode option. Just don't know where to put it. So, this credits, graphics, full screen. Could I get that? I can move out of screen. I can. Okay, so this full screen window, it's fine. That's okay. All no problem there. Where is English? Obviously. Edit, I don't know. Audio does not exist. We don't do audio. Credits. So how do you activate streamer mode? I do not know. So I'm probably gonna get hacked instantly. We'll see. We'll see what does. Because at the moment I can see. So play game. Online mode, yes. Not recommend to use any of your real-life passwords in the game, since the passwords can be discovered by other players and are accessible by any administrator in the game server. It does not recommend to use any real passwords in single-player mode, since passwords are saved in plain text in the game's installation folder. So, not use your actual password, check. I'm wondering about the stream mode. The following content may not be published in multiplayer. Real personal information such as name, address, phone number, etc. Be published in multiplayer, okay. No pornographic stuff, no harassment, discrimination, loss of rules, no religious protocol. No promoting projects, websites, or products for real commercial purposes, encouraging providing instruction for violent, yada. That's all fine. Basically, do not be a jerk. This is already part of the game. I know that part. So that's kind of cool. Okay, we need to have username. Okay. Asmo. And what will be your computer name? Wallace. I like Wallace. Now we need a password, which I cannot put on screen for. So let's I've installed a notepad for myself here. Yes. That's something I'll keep myself. Let's file save as. Let's make sure that's already connected. Where's Grey Hack? There. And Grey Hack, indeed. Save it there. Okay. Password. It will be. And then we remove those because I don't think those symbols are allowed. Maybe they are, I don't know. Just put something in between the... We can't put those in, okay. Let's see if it takes this. Uh, 15 characters, okay. So went too far. How about this then? There we go. Okay, this is my first password. Let's save that there. Okay. Welcome to a new operating system. The tutorial will teach you the basics of to know how to move around the OS. Okay, we need to know this because, well, as I said, new to me. Let's put this down so I can read things. There. Start tutorial. Yeah. Question before starting. You've experienced using the Unix command terminal? No. To continue, choose close this window and then double click on the File Explorer program on the desktop. So that thing over there. When you open the File Explorer program, by default it opens the home folder of the user who launched it. So that's home Asmo, that's where we are. We're now in home Asmo, there it is. This is the path where your user's configuration files will be saved and where you will normally work. When the user is created on a machine, their user files will be created automatically under the home patch. So get home Asmo or home whoever. Okay, so you can make another user, home guest for example, it's possible. It's important that you know how the file system is structured. It is quite simple. All folders hang from a main folder, represented with the / character, and it's the first or the highest directory in hierarchy. It can be likened to the trunk of a tree as a starting point where all the branches originated from. Okay, so the file system. So the main folder is the source, and then you get all the things beneath it. That's just normal, yes. Now go to the main folder, the top folder in the file hierarchy, and click Next. Okay. There we are. Now we are in Home. I think we have to go one up. Yeah, File Explorer. There we are. Also, it's a different order, but that's fine. We've got the bin and boot here, which he doesn't have. Here you can see all the folders that hang from the main one. At the moment, we are only interested in the bin folder and the usr/bin folder. So bin on this one and that one. Go to the bin folder and press Next. By default, the commands used by the terminal are saved in the folder bin. We come back here later. Okay, so these are the commands used by the terminal. So we've got aircrack, airreplay, airmon, apt-get, build, cat, cd, and all the others. So these are our commands. I can type these in, these names, and then this will activate. Okay. User bin. And here programs that have UI, user interface, are saved by default. You can run any program by double-clicking it as in any operating system. Okay. So these actually programs have UI. So these do not have UI, no UI, and these ones do have UI. Okay. Remember in the File Explorer .exe program, and on the desktop you can copy files by dragging their icon to the place you want. Renaming or deleting files, creating folders, etc. Okay. You can open the contextual menu on the file or folder to see the available actions by clicking on the right button on the file. Okay, we can do things with that. Cool. It's time to go to the terminal. At certain moments of the game, it will be necessary to execute commands from the terminal to access remote machines or launch tools that do not have a visual variant. It's easier than it seems to be. Open the terminal program that's on the desktop and press Next. That's this one over here, yeah. This is our terminal. This is how we how we open things. Check. Let's lower that so I can see it. There. Think of the terminal as a kind of file explorer. From the terminal you browse the folders and run programs the same way you do with File Explorer. By default, when you open the terminal, you are in the path of your user. So I'm Asmo in Wallace, and this is our path to the user apparently. Type pwd in the terminal and press enter to launch the command. Okay, command not found. The command will show you the path you're currently on. So it doesn't show. Oh, it's small letters, of course. For some reason I had caps lock on. There we go. That works. So it is capital sensitive apparently. So it shows where we are. We're in home in Asmo. That's correct. Yes. Okay, to list the files that are in the folder where you are, use the ls command. I think it's ls. Since last time it was supposed to be small ls, so ls. Okay. So we know there's a desktop, downloads and config. Okay. So if I go to the File Explorer, and if I go to Asmo, there we find config, desktop and downloads, desktop downloads config. So yeah, it says what's in that folder. That's what ls does. While it's in Asmo, that's in Asmo. Check. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got that. Can I make this smaller? I can. There. You can hang out here. Hang out. Check. Now we'll learn how to create folders from the terminal. You can also create folders from the File Explorer, but it's important that you also learn to do it from the terminal to understand how it works. Yes, because making a new folder is easy. So let's make it this way. From the terminal, create a folder called test in your home Asmo desktop folder. First, enter the desktop folder executing the following command: cd desktop. Execute the ls command to see the files that are in the folder. What's in the folder is ls. Okay. Now type mkdir test to create a folder. So mkdir is to make a folder. I could have done it from there, couldn't I? Okay. So from Asmo Wallace, I could have made that pbd from there, right? No, it has to be desktop. Asmo Wallace desktop, so it could have been from here. Okay. mkdir. And now with testing, it's over here. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's on the desktop. Yeah, it's on the desktop, not in Asmo Wallace. Okay. Note that in the terminal you can write the complete path of any file. For example, you can enter the desktop folder from anywhere in the terminal by typing the full path. cd home Asmo desktop. That didn't work. It put me in desktop still. Command not found. But I was already in desktop. Maybe because I already was in desktop it didn't activate. Okay. The terminal also accepts relative path. This applies to any command you use. Okay, so I need to write down a few things. So we now know ls ls shows what's in current folder. mkdir mkdir Okay. Yes. So we got that. The terminal also accepts relative path. This applies to any command used. What is a relative path, I wonder? Once you can delete the folder from UI by clicking on the icon with the right mouse button and then select delete, obviously. You can also delete it from the terminal, which in this case is not completely blue, by typing the command rm/r test. rm -r test. It's deleted, indeed. Note that the files that you delete from the UI will be moved to the recycle bin, but if you delete files from the terminal with the rm command, they will be deleted directly when going to the trash. So this one is not on the trash bin, but because of its used this way. Okay, rm's okay, deleting folders. Okay. We're learning, we're improving. Okay. We can now delete the file. So I need to test a bit, so I practice this. So let's go and make a file in Asmo itself. Okay, so we could do that if I go to this thing, cd/home/asmo. That's where I want to be. We're still in desktop. You see desktop there? We should be in Asmo by now. So it didn't work the first time. Oh, that's wrong. Command not found. /home? No. /cd? Or was it DC? No. Let's see. Oh, File Explorer. What's the top? This is the top. This is the root. Actually, is it this? Yeah, File Explorer itself. Okay. Oh, because we do not have that. We need to go to Home. Okay, so it calls the CD, then Home, then Asmo, and this is where I want to make a folder. So can I go back with these? That's something I need to. That would be nice to go back to C tutorial again. So if we're trying to go to a folder. Did I mistype something over there the first time? cd/home/asmo/desktop. That part. I think that was correct. And for some reason it doesn't really want to select things properly. That's nice. Copy it. I can copy. I cannot copy, never mind. Select this. Control C. No, because I type something in there. You see here, types this if you do Control C. So I can't do that, so I have to copy it old-fashioned way. Control C, Control V doesn't work. Okay, that's something we can't use yet. Check. So this should not do anything. Maybe there should be a slash beforehand. Maybe it's a slash. No, that's not how it works. Okay. First problem. How do we get in our own command? I want to go back to the. I want to see if we can put something in there, but I wish you could look them back. I wish I could look back at them, just reverse and try again, so we can try it a bit. Well, for now we still seem to be able to go back, so. The problem is I can't go to the place I want to, but we're gonna make it on desktop apparently. Yes. So MK there, and then we place the name of Hubbub. That's the name of the new folder. So this should make a folder called Hubbub on the desktop here. There it is. Okay, that works. That at least works. Now, how do I change my location here? That is how do I change this? I mean, I could just, of course, delete that. I cannot delete it. A PWD is to Asmo. It shows what inside the PW. I forgot to write that down. PWD. That shows. That shows in current folder. What does PWD do again? Let's see if we can do it here. Home Asmo desktop. So it shows the pathway we have here. So Asmo doesn't work. And I can't... If you could put this back, man. If you could go back to for... No, what was the previous one? Oh well. We can delete it. We can use the file options to delete. We can vote it down. No, the files you delete, they go to trash can and stuff. They skip that. Okay, we've done that. Okay, we're on the path Home Asmo Desktop. Let's go back to the path Home Asmo. To go to the upper folder, type command cd ... Okay. So cd space ... That cd, not dc. Yeah, now we're back up. If I now go to slash home slash Asmo. No, then we're not there. So move one folder up is cd move one folder level up, check. So we went from desktop and there was an option between this brings me all the way up, by the way. It doesn't go back. Normally I think you were in desktop, you can go back to Asmo and then go back to home. But we are all the way back in where home is. If we do ls here, we should see home Asmo desktop here. ls. Hello? There. Desktop download config. File Explorer, let's see what's up there. So we are... Are we in Asmo still? This Asmo. Desktop download config. So we are in Asmo here. Okay. So we're already in file Asmo. We're not in the base file here. We are already in home. And I'm in Asmo, and that's where all this starts. So if we make a can I go up? Now we're in as well as home. That means, yeah, then we're up one. Okay, so we can go 2 steps up this way. Okay. That doesn't work. How do I get back into Asmo? So we need a special command that allows me to go up and down. We have one command to go up, now the command to go down. Okay, maybe it says it. cd. You can also return to your home Asmo folder from anywhere in the terminal by typing on only the cd command without any parameters. So cd is just back to base. Yeah, cd is back to base. Which I thought was an Asmo. So if I make a file here, if we do a mkdir, heyo, we should now make the file heyo in Asmo, right? Let's see if it works. Okay, Asmo, heyo, there it is. Okay, that works. So cd brings me back to my Asmo, to Asmo itself. It doesn't bring me up, so we can delete that now. We want to delete this way. So this rm minus r heyo. This should delete it. It is deleted. So if we then go to now we need to go back to desktop again in Asmo, but we don't know how to go down again. We didn't at the start though. So we started out Asmo was pwd. Should be home Asmo, ls should be there. Oh, cd desktop. Oh, then we go. Okay, cd. Okay, cd is go to. cd desktop. Maybe it needs a capital. Yeah, needs a capital. Okay, and now we do rm minus r hubbub. It should delete this file in front of us. It did. It did. Okay, okay. So cd is just go wherever you want. cd is... Okay, cd is go to a specific place. User folder. cd represents user folder and cd go to the folder. Okay, okay, we're learning. Cool. I'm actually typing all this out so I can read later because I will forget things. Okay, we are in here. So for own trading. We got a bots. I need to destroy the bots. Bots. Why are the bots in the world? I mean, they have some good things, but not these ones that are harassing me. Let's see. Spam, scam, bots or tampering. Check. Bots. Yes. Field seller. Check. Next. Verification station. Do not block because we delete him and ban him. Be gone, Satan. He's been deleted. Check. Interfering. Okay, so let's try it again. We want to go to I want to use a terminal, go to the desktop, make a folder and delete the folder there. I'm gonna do that again, but this time I'm using the file location. So I am now at the moment in desktop itself, so that would be too simple. So let's go back to Asmo, go to configuration. Yeah, can I just go straight there? Can I go straight there or have to go up twice? Yeah, doesn't fit. Okay, so cd dash dash dot dots. Now back in Asmo. Then cd. It could be config. It's config. Now we're in configs. Now we're gonna make a file mkdir test. Now a file should be created in configs mkdir, so I should be able to now go into configs mkdir. So cd test. So now we're going down into file test in configs. Correct. Now going up again to configs. rm minus r and test. They should delete now the configs test file. Is now deleted. So now should not be able to go back into the file because it no longer exists. So this should give an error. No such file directory. Perfect. And if you go to config, there is nothing in there. Cool. Okay, we're able to do it. Yes. A little test. Test your knowledge. Check. Now I need to practice a lot more to remember it, but it's a good start. You can also return to your home Asmo folder from anywhere in the terminal by typing cd, command without any parameters. Just cd. Go back. So basically back to home. You already know what is necessary to use the terminal. You still have a couple of important things to know, but I'll tell you later. Secrets. As you know, a computer without internet access does not have much utility. At the moment you do not have access to the network. Network is over here. It's pretty red. Your computer is equipped with a wireless network card. If you click the Wi-Fi icon on top bar, you can see the network you have at your range. These are all in range. Check. It's time to get access to the network. Illegally? This is the part of the tutorial will not be guided. You will have to be able to read instructions of a series of commands and execute them correctly. The menu is an essential tool to know in detail how programs found on your computer works. In the menu you will find examples of the use of commands and programs. It is always a good idea to check it when you have downloaded a new program. To exit the network, open the menu and click on Getting Started First Step section for information. So, manual. Here's manual. And close this window. Good luck. Okay. Let's try to break into to the system. Okay, put you there. The manual. Getting started. I think that's what we need to be. First steps. If this is your first installation, you will have verified that you do not have access to the network. So you will need to be able to do much until you get connected. You will not be able to do much until you get connected. In the future, you will be able to connect to your own connection to the network for monthly amounts. But for the moment, you will have to access it in another way. The operating system has a security suite installed by default that can help you connect to the network. For more information, it is recommended you read the full entries in the manual under the terminal programs network commands. Get read in the following order. Okay, we need to find all these things here. Terminal programs. Terminal programs network commands. That's terminal. Okay. That's terminal. This is the terminal over here. So if I type in network commands here, would it work? No, does not work. Okay, check. I did mistype it. I did it. Okay. To launch the commands, you need to use the terminal. You will find a shortcut to the desktop. Once you have access to the network, we recommend that you create an email account. Use the browser to find a mail service. Now, at the moment, we are still not in stream mode, which I would love to turn on, but I don't know how. So we will be wrecked easily. We will get wrecked because people will see all our information. So I have to restart a few times until I find out how to activate. Can I do it here? XP with a black hat and white hat. Okay. If karma with XP and level. Cool. That's the Wi-Fi. Network connection. Whatever that means. Memory usage. Hello. Interesting. Let's see. Greyhack. How to activate stream mode. Add stream mode. To enable it, go to menu, preferences, stream mode. This mode hides IP address, URL, banks, email grounds, and its home. Okay, so menu preferences. Preferences, there we go. And then there is a streaming mode somewhere. Streaming. Yes. Stream mode hide IP addresses, URLs, bank and email addresses in the terminal on other programs. Activate mode if you want to stream in multiplayer mode to prevent viewers from seeing sensitive information that could lead to unfair hacks. Unfair! The activation and deactivation of stream mode only affects new programs that are opened from that moment on. Copy paste in IP with double clicking with the mouse. I'm pressing Ctrl Shift CV terminal. Ctrl C. Okay, so Ctrl Shift for the terminal and Ctrl C for normal. Or by right clicking, I'll make select copy paste. Okay. We hide everything at the moment. I know that this is a bug at the moment. Banks are not hidden, but that's good. I think it should work now. Okay, so we'll see if it's actually redacted or not. We'll see. So now we have a stream mode. We hope it works. I'll probably get hacked anyway, but you know, I can try to be safe, right? We can try. So I need to find out Airmon, IW list, and replay an air hack. Okay. This can help you connect the network. For information, it's recommended that you read the following entries in the manual under the terminal programs. This is the manual. And network commands, which I don't see here anywhere. To launch commands, you need to use terminal. You find shortcut on the desktop. So this is the terminal we have here. And once you've access, okay, so Airmon. We need to find out what Airmon is. That is. Okay, let's type it in. See what happens. Airmon. Okay, we have monitor mode. We have WLAN 0 and false. I mean WLAN 0. I think we just simply not connected. Airmon help. Usage. Airmon starters Start stop net interface. Example Airmon starts WLAN 0. Doesn't help me much. Doesn't say much to me. Hey some guy, hey dude, how you doing man? This is Greyhack. A hacking MMO. Yeah, I'm trying to learn to hack with this stuff, which at the moment I'm trying to learn how to make my computer run actually. I'm getting some basic skills in the hacking stuff. This is a virtual computer. This is a game, by the way. This is a game, and it's my PC within the game. And I'm trying to learn how to hack things and make things happen. And we need to first and foremost get internet access here, which we don't have. These are all Wi-Fi networks we can connect to, but I do not have the codes. So we need to find out how to break into a code. So I think I need to use, according to the tutorial, this tutorial, I need to find out what Airmon is, IW list, air replay, and air crack. It says that I have to read the following entries in the manual, which is weird because this is the manual, under the terminal programs, network commands. Oh, there, terminal programs. Haha, network command. There we go. Hello, air crack. First, I'll go back to that's back to first steps. Getting started, yes, okay, first steps, yeah, so again, I'll copy this, I'll just print screen this, because, can I copy this? I can, okay, cool, we just copy this. Can't I not, why can't I get the K there? Why, rude, I want the K as well, and the 1 is also gone. Anyway, this is, Control C should work here. And then we go to my actual outside of the game thing, so I can actually paste it. Yeah, okay, that's the stuff I need to read up about. So let's see, Airmon. Terminal programs. Network commands. Airmon. It sounds like a Digimon to me. Sounds like a Digimon. Usage, Airmon. Start stop, net interface. Example, Airmon start WLAN 0. This is what we saw in the terminal. That's right over here. Used to enable monitor mode on wireless interfaces. It may also be used to go back from monitor mode to management mode. Entering the Airmon command without parameters will show the interface's status, which is 0, I guess. It's the first step to be able to get the connection password of a Wi-Fi router. The network card needs to be activated in monitor mode. Okay. So we need to do monitor mode on this thing to look at things. Check. This is our spyglass. This is our spyglass. Airmon is spyglass. Okay. Spyglass to Wi-Fi networks. Check. Okay. Then we need to look at IW list. This thing here is a net service. Example, IW list 1 WLAN 0. Shows the list of Wi-Fi networks available to your computer. That is basically this thing here. Check. Once the IW list command is executed, the output will show something similar to this. Let's try it. It doesn't do anything. Check. Okay. Did I write it wrong? IW list, yes. The output will show something similar to this. It didn't. So we're doing something wrong still. PSS ID, this is the ID of whoever is this thing to. Power, okay. That's probably the connection. That's probably this percentage here. How well are you going to be connected? I think that's what that is. ESS ID, corp device. So I guess you have corporations with them, and you have them for individuals, I guess. Maybe. Let's see. BSS ID is identified to a device. So that's indeed the name of the device. PWR is the coverage that reaches the Wi-Fi network installed in your PC in a range of 0 to 100%. The higher this number is, the closer your device is to your location, and you can capture the packet faster. Oh, okay, we're gonna capture him. Its ID is the name of the router access point. Oh, so this is the name. Okay, this is a name apparently as well. So we got two names. Router access port, access point, and we got the name of the identifier of the device. Okay, so this device has that access point, check, with this amount of power. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, so I was hoping to find that. So let's go for, I think we have to activate Airmon. Start. Didn't do anything. Okay, is it that way? It is sensitive to capitalization. That's strat. That's not correct. No, doesn't work yet. We have to keep finding things. But this is the thing that gives us the information on the on Wi-Fi networks. Show list of Wi-Fi networks visible to input. Okay. Shows list of available Wi-Fi networks. Okay. Then we have to look up at Air Replay. Air Replay. What is Air Replay? This thing. Used to inject frames on wireless interfaces. We're gonna inject them. The primary function is to generate traffic for the late use in air crack for cracking the rotor keys. Okay. Okay. So once you've selected a network, you can launch the command to start capturing the necessary data to crack the password. Example, error play, and then have to -B and -E. So -B is that this is the name we had before. Sorry, this entire thing is the name we had before. And I hate that it actually doesn't get the first thing you select. What at 5 as well? Why? Annoying. Annoying! Okay, we have to go for left or right, else it will not take the last one. Why is it a thing where you select it and it doesn't take the first one? It just skips the first one. If I do this, will it actually copy that? It probably won't. Testing. It does conclude. It does actually include the 5. It does. Which is really annoying because it doesn't show it as selected, but it is selected apparently. Okay. That's so annoying. Okay. Rawr. Cool. So this is the thing we find from Airmon. Yeah, Airmon shows us this information here and the name of it. Cool. So I want this whole thing here. Put it there. So error play generates. And that can go there. So, okay. That means also air crack. I should. That's crack as replay. So this is what we need to do for replay to make it work, and that E isn't included. So this is Airmon, right? This is air replay. Sorry, air replay, which I just had. Why is Airmon? There's Airmon. Ah, this is how we do the code then. Okay. Okay. Got some tabs there. IW list have to make also an a example. There you go. So example, I will list W0, WLAN 0, yes. Put that in there. It doesn't do it properly. Check. That should be IW list. WLAN 0. I should not have those things around it. To make it properly so I can read it myself. So that's the examples. Okay. And this will show us this information. So we need this information here to put into air replay from IW list. And we need this one also in air replay. And this we will see in air replay as well. Okay. And then we go to air crack. Key crack program used with the file generated by air replay. Okay. So air replay will make a file. Oh, there's a lot more here. Okay, never mind. So we get this example here. In case of failure, it will mean that the router is patched against this vulnerability. So this is a AirPlay is going to inject frames on wireless interfaces. That's apparently a vulnerability, which it could be protected against. Check. Once the command is executed, wait for minimum number of ACKS to be generated. So, okay. With a good network power, at least 7,000 ACKS would be enough. For a low power network, you may need as much as 20k ACKS. Now, here you get it in the capitals and weird things. Also, there's no explanation what these means. I think they mean packs. I think that's what it means. I'm not sure. Once you have reached the desired number of packets, yeah, these are packets then, press Ctrl.C to stop the process. Ctrl-C to the process. That's normal. Okay. Ctrl-C is not copy, it's in this case stop the process. So that is for still for air replay. Get 20k packages, then end with Ctrl+C. Ctrl+C and stop process and save the information in a text file. Okay. Also automatically saves when we have to do this. This file in the same folder where the AirPlay command was executed. Oh, okay. So it will make that file. Okay. Into whatever folder I execute the AirPlay command. So that means I want to get that AirPlay in a place where I want to find that stuff. Check. And then we have to go to air crack, which we need to do with the file. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So we need to go to Airmon. And I want to go to a specific file. So now we're in Asmo file itself. Let's make a new file in home Asmo here. So wdir. wdir, right? Was it? mkdir. mkdir. And we call this wireless. Wireless access. Can it? Not do it this way. I'm not sure if you can do spaces, but is it double C? Probably double C, right? I'm not sure. I think it's wireless access that way. Could be wrong. We'll see. Anyways, mkdir. We've now wireless access here. That's what we wanted to activate. So we want now to go there. That means cd. Now we're in wireless access. Cool. So now I hope that we got all stuff placed in here. So now we're gonna start Airmon up. Airmon starts WLAN 0. Okay. Now it says true, so now it's active. Now it is monitoring. It's now in monitoring mode, which is true. Well, the WLAN 0 and with chipset, that's fine. So now we need to do I wish. IW list, sorry. IW list WLAN 0. 0, yes. Which will give us information. That's where they are. These are all the things we have connected. These are all these connections over here. Now the best connection we have here, we can see over here as well. I see this 78% over here. This is apparently the best connection we have. So pointer so TUM1. That's this one here. This is the one we want to connect to. So we want to copy this here. Control Shift C in this case. And here it does properly select. And we need to get the name as well. Okay, so we want to now activate error play. Error play, yes. Double R's, no, it's one R. There we go. Error play -B with Control Shift V. Yeah, Control Shift V with that. And we want -E, because that's how you write it. And want to copy a pointer slow to me T1, that thing. Control Shift C and Control Shift V. So that should activate, and we should now see it start to get packages from that. Oh yeah, there. And we're collecting X. We're collecting X. We're collecting X. We are hacking. Camploy, we are hacking, sir. We are absolutely hacking. Yes. We're breaking into a wireless network at the moment. Yes. It's kind of cool. It's pretty weird, but it's cool, man. How you doing, dude? This, by the way, is a game. It's called GreyHack. This is not real life or anything. I'm breaking into a computer game because that's what the game is about. To break in. Hacking your grades? I never hacked my grades. My grades were actually really good all the time. My average were usually 8s and 9s. Out of 10 is pretty good. And now we are waiting for these X to reach about 20,000. We need 20,000 X. Which is weird. ACKS, they are packages. I don't know why they shorted as X, not packs, but sure. Maybe pack sounds too much like you have some packs, you're muscular and strong. Which, well, we are hackers, we shouldn't be strong and muscular. We should be binary PCs and being with a power curve binary PC, you know? All scrunchly. That's who we are. So on a good connection network, 7,000 will be enough. On a bad connection, you need about 20k, so this should be enough. But I'll let it go for a little bit longer. Oh, I see. X are the sound alien in Mars technology. Oh, yeah. Yes. I know. Yeah. That was a funny movie, by the way. I like to watch that one. We've got 10k. Do you think 10k is enough? I mean, it said 7k to 20k, so 10k should be enough. Okay, Control C. Control C. We've now made a file. .cap. File.cap. That should be wireless access. So that should be here. We are now in wireless access. And that's the file.cap. That's the name of it. Okay, that's the one we just made. That's all these X here. So now we need to use aircrack. Aircrack. File.cap. I assume. Key found! We found a key! Is it redacted? Not redacted, okay. Let's get this. Get that little extra. There we go. Only that part. Control Shift C. And then we go towards the internet and we're gonna hack in pointer slow. Hello, pointer slow. Pointer so. Bam. Connect. We are now on the internet. We hacked our internet connection. We're illegally on the internet now. Yes. It has worked. Okay. We have successfully hacked the internet. Fear us. We're mighty proud. Mighty dangerous. I don't think I need this anymore. Actually, can I make a text file inside this? I probably can, right? I can make folders. Can I make a file? Probably not. Anyway, shall I copy this? I think we wise to copy this for just in case. Wireless network. Okay, that's V, and we want the password name, which will be this entire thing here. I cannot copy that or select that. Okay, we can do it from here though. It's still right here. I didn't copy it. Why not? Why not? Copy. There we go. And we save that just in case. I think we have to remake this tomorrow because someone will hack me, but that's fine. Then we try it again. So we're now on the interwebs. Check. Oh, at least we have internet. So now I have to make a mail. I hope the stream mode works, else I'm gonna get hacked instantly. But let's see if we can make a mail. So we need to go to browser. Mail. Now this is a MMORPG. So there's a lot of people online here. And they also make fake mail addresses and stuff. So redacted seems good. But you never trust the first one. do not have an email account. Do you live in the past? Luckily at Redact we offer you reliable secure mail. This seems like someone just made this up to bait me in. I don't trust that one. They all have the same thing. I think a bot made a lot of these. So let's go to next page here. Let's trust this one hopefully. Okay. Let's see. Email services. Choose a username. And choose a password. Okay. Let's see. It is wireless network. Crack. Yeah. Then I need mail. And I need to make it good because it will. Because people will try to abuse this. This is a hack program, so people will try to steal this. So, let's see if this works. It's probably too long. Probably too long. And actually, I should also do that. Yeah. Yeah. Also make sure my name is also not very known. So that should also be. I thought just using Asmo there, that's not a good plan. So this should work here. Make sure I copied it twice. Also forget it, because I cannot remember these things. They're way too complicated. There we go. Create account. Must be alphanumeric. Okay. That means I have to do this. That then. No word symbols. There we go. We now have an email. And it is redacted. Very good. Cool. Okay, so now we have an email. Okay. Do we need to do anything here? I don't think so. I think it's just here, right? Choose a nickname. This is definitive. You cannot change this name even with a new machine. There. Register. No open chats. Okay, we got IP addresses and stuff. Okay, we got some kind of internet chat, I guess. Very interesting. Where's my mail? There's my mail. Ha! There we go. Hey, Gremata. Hello. Setting up a bank, be careful. The streamer mode doesn't redact the string for the account. Yeah, I saw it yesterday with Thor. You probably saw it there as well, right? Yeah, I have to still think of how to do that. I do expect to get hacked a few times beforehand, but yes, you're right. I should not make that on stream, or should hide it somehow. But I'm just this is my first time playing it ever. I'm probably gonna get hacked within an hour, and then I have to restart again. That's fine. So let's see. Hi, you do not know me. I'm monitoring your use who register on remote machines like the one you're using. So I'm already being monitored. Not a good sign. You may want privacy for some projects you are developing, or you may want to earn some money like most people. If you're interested, I can give you access to my private server, but before that I need you to do something for me. You consider it a test. Someone offering me private service? It's probably an NPC. I need the credentials for this email address. Someone's email address. Belongs to Asmodom. The mail client leaves a configuration like a file on the person's computer with the encrypted password. You'll need that file to crack the password. Okay. I'll put it easy. The IP address of the victim's computer is that. I've attached a program that may be useful, so there is an attachment to this. You may need some legitimate tools, so I recommend that you look for some shop on the internet. You can actually look for the word shop, and there is fake shops, yes. I also need email with the password I need, and we will continue talking. Cool. And then we get to see how it works. I like this one, it's really cool. I saw a mate get owned via it. He was streaming and a few were watching. Within 5 minutes he was gone, lol. Thor yesterday, Pirate Software, he got owned within minutes, indeed. He had to restart his device because stream mode didn't protect him, indeed. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. But I will try to do it, but then I have to hide my screen for a bit. Or yeah, I think I have to hide my screen for a bit if I do that. I'm not sure if we get to that point, but maybe we get to the point. I don't know. One sec. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool. You already made an internet connection and you have received your first email. I'm so proud we hacked the internet. I know it's a simple first step, but I'm proud we did it. Throughout the game you will find missions similar to this one. It's important that you read the text carefully, as any detail can be of great help. Click next when you've read the email. Is anything else we need to know about this? And we have a decipher thing here. Don't know why we have that. Oh, this is the file he attached to it. This is probably some kind of tool? Decipher. That's a tool, right? Downloads? Save? It's being downloaded. The hack is in progress. Yep, we're done for. That's a terminal. Okay. So something we need to use the terminal for. Check. It's called Decipher, so probably have to type Decipher here and we can find what it does. I assume. So, anything else? We want privacy for some projects. And you may want to earn some money like most people. Is this Decipher thing? It's Decipher, so probably not something to protect me. So why does he want me to give privacy for some project? If you're interested, I can give you access to my private server. I don't know why I would want that, but there's probably a reason for that. Before I need you to do something for me, you can consider the tests. The credentials of this email address belongs to Tomasina Djeren. Check. The mail client leaves a configuration file on the person's computer with a encrypted password. So we have to get to the person's computer. We have to get into the person's computer. This person's computer. And then we have to get the file, the encrypted password there. And we need to crack it with this thing here. Okay, so this is to decipher this password is encrypted on this person's PC. This is the IP address of the victim's computer, so this is the PC of that person. So we need to get in here, grab the file, and decipher it. That's what we need to do. Check. You need some legitimate tools, so I recommend that you look at some shop on the internet and send email. Okay, so we need to get a tool for this. Then we need to go to this IP address, and we need to break in there. That's the plan. Yes. Also proud of your first steps? Also proud of your first step. I'm proud of my first steps. Yes. And probably tutorial bro tells us how to do this. Right now you don't have the tools available on your computer to try to access the objective directly, so other methods will have to be used to achieve it. Click the create new email button. Are we going to do some some evilness? Can I put this away and open a new one? I can, yes. Good, so I can read this whenever I need to. Okay. A new email. Yes. Click the create new email button. Social engineering. Yes. Okay. We apparently have some login issues, right? I mean, we want to get login. We want to have a login account. So, hello, I am this person. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna pretend we are this person. Control C works here. Get rid of dots. Get rid of everything in front. Okay. There we go. Now to who do we send this, I wonder? Click the create new email button, that's correct. Then it doesn't continue. Okay. We have to find out who to send it to, which is probably that. Can I copy that? But I don't know if it copies these things. I don't know. Let's see. Double click, I believe, copies this. There, copy. Then let's put it in here. Okay. That's at that.info. If I put it in here, will that be hidden? I wonder about that. So at that.info, I should just copy the whole thing here. Oh, and the O is there. The O is just there. Yeah, this whole thing. So that's the email address we're working with. Don't know what happens today. Can't enter into my workstation. Get the wrong password error all the time. So they're gonna hopefully send me the password. That's a point we're trying to make. Who do we send this to? So this has to go to maybe admin at this at this email address, or admin at this email address, maybe. Like the first ever model I created in Blender this weekend. Oh, dude, nice. The head of a cat. It looks like from hell and screams. Please kill me, but I'm proud. Dude, well done, mate. Making 3D models is really hard, man. So I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Do not get nightmares of the cat, though. Demon cat from hell, yes. So I don't know how to start from here. So let's see if we can find that email address, maybe. I mean, I'm probably gonna get stopped by someone who's gonna break in, but I need to find out how this works. So I guess we need to find. Can I just? Maybe I can just put it here. Will it just work if I just do nothing at the normal name? Maybe admin. I at the moment have copied this part of the email address, right? With the ad there. Which probably, yeah. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this is the right email address to send it to. But let's see. Invalid. Okay, so that doesn't work. How do we get this email address? I know. So you can click all these things. So this is our social engineering or fake email we're gonna send, and we hopefully send us the code for the email address. Now, who do we send this to? I wonder. It doesn't say anything about. Private server. Credentials of this email address. This tells me how to get in his email, into his computer and stuff, email address and computer. But we don't have the tools for that yet. So I'm trying to fool someone. But it means I need to know where to send it to. I think we just copy that. Actually, if I put there maybe the word admin in front of it. That's an S, that's an D. Admin, there we go. Maybe that works. Send. Oh, it worked! It actually worked. Haha. Okay. Mail not delivered. Ah, okay. It didn't. Okay, it didn't really work. It's getting closer. It at least sends it, but it is not delivered. Okay. So that's not the way to do it. I need to find out where to send it to. Who do we send this to? There's nothing in here that gives me a clue where to send it to. What could you put in front of the basic name to call for someone who works there? I mean, you could use admin, I guess. I thought admin would work. It didn't. Maybe help. Maybe help. Maybe simply help. Instead of admin, we use help. Or customer service, or something like that. So... can I resend this? No. Create new email. Login issues. Post that there, and we need to get the name again. It has the end there. It just doesn't look like it, but it has the end there. Okay, so now you use here the word help. And let's see if it works. Okay, does not work. Nope. Okay, so that is not working. How else? I mean, the tutorial doesn't continue from this point forward, it seems, right? No. Also, we haven't used this button here. We've used our own buttons. Maybe we need another button. Then it continues, I hope. Let's see. Let's see how we do that then. So I can close these now because I can open them anyway. One is enough. So I look at this here, and it doesn't look anything like what we have, right? I mean, it kinda does, kinda. We've used create new email. Oh, now it does it. Okay, for some reason now it does it. Fine. Social engineering is a more useful tool than it seems. If used well, it can make things much easier to reach your goal. In the left column, you have a list of predefined emails. Reach each of them with a purpose. Login issues we had used before. Oh, it's already passed it. Dang it. Oh, and I can't go back. Okay, next time read before we click things. Check. In social engineering emails, you will need to use the correct information in order to trick the recipients. Since the victim works in the same place as the system administrator, you need to know the victim's name to impersonate him. Fortunately, in the email you received, you have the name of the victim. It is enough to use the last name. Oh, only last name. Okay. Although now the problem is that we don't know the email address of the administrator. This is my problem, yes. That is my problem over there. And I'd love to have this open again so I can actually get this name back. There, you. So we need to know only the last name, apparently. It's normal, apparently. Sure. Only last name, let's put it in there. There we go. To know this information, you can use the HOIS terminal program, which by passing it a public IP address offers some basic information about the network. Okay, so we have the information here. This is the IP address. Copy that. We have a voice terminal program. Okay, not you. You can go. Voice. Let's go back to the terminal then. We are in wireless access. Well, that's fine. That's fine for now. That's where we're working for now. So if I do voice and then add that public IP address, which we just copied. Control Shift V. It does actually redact that. Good. There we go. Administrative contact, Rosalind Ayers. Hello, Rosalind Ayers. Hello. Oh, wait, I need to copy all the thing. That's where we sent it to. Aha. Copy that. So that's called voice. I need to write this down because I will forget this. Voice terminal program. Basic info on public IP, public IP address. Okay, cool. So now I got the email address over there. We use the last name here. Apparently last name is normal. And then we Control Shift, Control V. There we go. Let's see if it now works. Oh, oh yeah, there we go. We instantly get a response because, well, it's NPCs. I just checked the status of the network and everything seems correct. Have you checked that your user and password is correct? These are the credentials for your computer. Hello! Password. And then we go back to I'm watching you. Let's see. You may need some tools and recommends. Answers email with the password that I need. Reply. Send. Password's done. We've done it. We've hacked. And we actually stole a password. Check. Let's full thorough first, and then we'll read this. We've got the voice thing. If the social engineering works, you will get the credentials to be able to access the machine remotely using the SSH terminal program. Okay, SSH. 6. Remote access machine. Keep in mind the credentials you get now are not the ones asked for in the mission. You need to find the credential of the victim's email account, which we just did. We just got that back. Once inside the victim's computer, you must search through the folders to find the filed encrypted password and use the program attached to the email to encrypt it. Let's try this part, because we already have it sent and stuff. It already worked. We already did it. But we're going to try it again. By now, this time, we're going to break into his own actual PC. So we got... You've not completed the order requirements. The mission is still active. Okay. Apparently it's not correct. We just got the password, right? You need the credentials of this email address. Which you just sent him. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We copy this. So if you then do SSH and Shift V, that thing in there. That means, okay. As a user password, then IP address, then opt port. Okay, so we got SSH, then the IP address, which is the thing we just put in there. No, first the password. Let's get the password. That is from Diederin. That is this here. Control C, Control Shift V. Then we put in the IP address, which we got from the other email. We copied it. Control Shift V. And then we need opt port. We don't know anything about the port yet. We don't know anything about the port yet. But that's optional. As you can see here, the examples, one is with the port, one is without the port. Port 22 or port none. But we can probably find out what ports are open. So I'm gonna copy this whole, oh, not that, this whole thing. It doesn't copy that properly. Hello. Copy. Paste. There we go. So we want to first go into that PC and get more information about it, right? Which we did get something for. What was it again? Spyglass Wi-Fi, shows list of available traffic, air track, air crack. Current folder, RMCD. There was a thing to look at things. Ah, voice, that was it. Voice. We need to use voice here. Voice with that IP address, which is this thing here. Yeah, go on, give me that part. don't know if it copies it properly. Will it be a 2? There is no 2. There's no 0. So it's not correct. The IP address again. That thing. And then Ctrl-Shift-V. There we go. So now we get some basic information on that, hopefully. That's the same information we just got. Yeah, that's the same information we just got. Okay. It doesn't say anything about the port, so we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. I really thought we could find out if the ports are open or closed, but no. Runtime error, index error, list index out of range, -1, 2, okay. So maybe we're on the wrong place with this, with wireless access here. Maybe this location is incorrect. Okay. Do we have SSH? I'm not sure if we do have that. Let's see. Terminal. This is terminal, never mind. File Explorer. Config. No, we need to go to bin, right? Asmo. Select what we just made. This mail text. That's the cipher. Ah, there's bin. So these are our commands which we have. Do we have SSH? Yes, we do. So we have the program for that. So that's not a problem. Runtime error, index error, list index 1 out of range, -1, 2, 5, line 5. Open. Properties. Owner read and write, group read only, others read only. Okay. I've only started. So to find out. That just means your input for SSH was wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see. SSH requires user password. User adds password. Ah, that's my mistake. I didn't make it into email address. Okay, so this has to be that's a password we got. So that's Dririn. To remake that. Thank you for letting me know. So that is Control V, and then adds has to be there. So Driven adds password. Indeed, then IP address, which is correct, and then we don't have the port knowledge at the moment. So does it work now with that? Thank you for letting me know, dude. Ctrl-Shift-V. Does it now work? Oh, we got something. It's connecting. Wait, we're in. We are in. We're now no longer in Asmo as well as we're now in different at rows. We're in. Okay. Now we need to find out what we found at the start. So let's go back to the start. PWD. I don't understand what it actually did, but PWD. What directories are there? We got home, Dririn. Okay, that's where we're in. Check. Let's see. LS will show what is under this current folder. Okay. We got desktop downloads and config. Where would they put the file, which is the encoded password? The mail client leaves a configuration file on the person's computer. Configuration file. So we need to go to config. Okay. So now go cd config. No such file or directory. Let's see. If we look at our own file, right, we have File Explorer here. Go up and up. So we're basically in Dririn, which is basically Asmo here. Then we want to go to config. Did I mistype it? No. It's CD. Is that correct? CD. Return to user folder. Go to folder. CD should be correct. CD. Now we're in the base folder. CD. Oh wait, capital letter maybe. That might be it. There we are. We're now in config. Good, good. What's in config? Mail.txt and bank.txt. I wonder which one we need. So mail.txt. Okay, we can now see that they're there. Can I open these in here? I wonder, can we? Okay, most file directory. It's okay. That doesn't work. Capitalization. Capitalization. I keep forgetting that. Okay, doesn't work. So this is the file we want. That's the file which is encrypted. Can I encrypt from here? Decrypt from here? I mean, why not, right? We got this decipher thing, which I put in. Let's use the file explorer basically, because I don't want to get rid of that. Downloads this. Copy. I have to put it in the bin. And paste. There we go. It's called decipher. Good. So now I have decipher in here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not on alphabetical. Oh wait, why not make it bigger so I can see what I'm doing? Decipher, is it in here? Probably there it is. Okay, cool. So if I now use a decipher. And then mail text. That is the correct name, right? I should just copy this. I should not just type all that. Control Shift C. Control Shift V. Okay. Seems correct, although it doesn't delete the previous part. There. Let's see if this works. Command not found. Dang it. Maybe there's something with decipher. Can we find out about decipher? How to work that one? That means your input was like really wrong. Yeah, it was really wrong indeed. As I said, first time I ever played this. Now, how do we get decipher to work then? I'm assuming that there is some information on it, right? Manual? Terminal programs. Basic commands, I assume? No. Is it... security, maybe? Decipher, there it is. This program is not installed by default and must be obtained from external source. We got that. Use decipher encrypted file. So we used the right way to do this. Maybe I mistyped it. Maybe I mistyped it. So let's use this. I mean, I know myself. Mistyping is what I do. Decipher. And to decipher that. There. So no typing errors here. Decipher mail.txt. Command not found. Okay, so something is still wrong. Maybe simply not .text, maybe not needed. Maybe the .text is not necessary, just needs a name, maybe. Let's remove that part. And put the L back. No, it doesn't work. Okay, something is wrong. Decrypt certain system files and convert to plain text. Yes. Works calling for aid and I have no other option to answer. Answer the call to people who need you, Campoy. Be their superhero. Have a great rest of your day, dude, and thanks for joining me, man. I'll see you later after we have discovered how to decipher this thing. Today we have hacked our way into a Wi-Fi network. We have stolen someone's password, and we're now inside someone's computer to steal or to decipher another password. It is great. We've done so many things. Oh man, this is way too cool. Now, this is how we use it. I need to write this down because I will forget that I have it. Decipher. Type specific files, and I want to copy all this here so I know what the... Everyone else hates it that it doesn't cover those two but still copies them. I hate it. It's annoying. It's really annoying. There. Okay, maybe do I have to use those brackets? Nobody's brackets are here to just show that you need something else there. I don't think that's the way, but you know what. I really don't think that's the way, but come on. Selecting is difficult. Yes, check. Fine. That'll work as well. I messed up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. My whole mail. There. I doubt we need these brackets. I really doubt that, but no, it is. So command not found. Do we need to grab this file, bring it to our side, then decipher it? Is that the way it needs to be done? It might be. It might be. Okay, so we got the cipher here, and there's not much source code. Oh, hello, source code. Oh, no, that's cool. That is cool. So this use a library crypto.so, and it's missing crypto library. So it's looking for if it's in here. If it's not there, it says this error here. Get password. Function user pass. If user pass.len, then exit the cipher. So I have to use get password maybe? Is that it? It says nothing here. Get password. So we get the message. He says command not found. The command is decipher. So this is the command, okay. But here it says get password. And nowhere here, this is inactive. This is basically just text you can look at, but it's not active. Do I have to do this? Is that what I need to do? I think it is, because now this is decipher and we'll do this whole thing, I think. So let's save it as this. So now we change this here. Put it into bin. We call this decipher. Small letters. There. Save it. Replace. Yes. So now we activate this command. I'm not sure if that's good. I'm no programmer, so it might be completely wrong. Does it now work? If I now use the same thing, we're going to use this one. Oh. No, same thing. Okay. Where is the cipher? The cipher is at the moment on my... It's in my File Explorer bin. Okay, it's right here. This is where the cipher is. There it is. Oh, wait, I did... I did replace with the one I added here. Yeah. Okay. So the hints that you give me is where is decipher. So I have to go to decipher? So does that mean I have to... But I need to get this file from this text file. This mail.txt is the thing I need to decipher, right? That's not on my PC. If I go to my PC, back and do that... Why is it a text file? That was the problem. It shouldn't be a text file. According as I read this, that's the access thingy. Cross information again. Leaves a configuration file on the person's computer with encryption password. So I need to change the file type from txt to something else. That's what you mean. But then what needs to be? How do I find that out? What? Oh, moderator. Oh, okay. Apparently you tried to put in a website, I guess, because that's what websites do. Let's see how I can untime you out, because that's always difficult to do. Where do we do that? That is... Yeah, I have too many bots here, so they... That one. Time that 10 minutes. Unban. Time out, untime out. Now you should be back if I'm not mistaken. Now you should be back. Sorry about that, actual potato. I have this rule on my chat that there can be links put in because I've got too many bots trying to do too much bullshit. So sorry about that. I put mail text, not a website, referring to the file. Oh, then it shouldn't have timed you out. I don't know what did that, but it did. Sorry about that. As I said, I get too many bots, which is really annoying. So yeah, that's why that auto bans people. I put mail.txt, not the website. The point, if it should not be a text file, then that I can understand that, but then the problem is, what do I make it? Because what I'm finding here, what does it say about? It says just encrypt file. It doesn't say what kind of file it is. Converts to plain text. That's okay. And this here says the mail configuration file on the person's computer with encrypted password. In the file to correct the password. Okay, it says nothing about a certain type of a certain program type. I can understand that you want to change txt to something else, but how should I be able to find that from the game itself, I wonder? Because normally you would assume that it would be set somewhere. Decipher is a text file. Isn't this a text file? TXT? Does it have to be doc or something? I think doc is too much to real world, so I thought TXT would be fine. Is TXT not a text file then? What is a text file in this game? Normally I would say doc or docx, but... TXT is a text file, so that is a text file. So, if decipher deciphers a text file, so that should be the right file type then, right? But decipher should be a text file. Okay. Oh, you're right, yeah, indeed. Okay, how do I change that? Properties. /bin binary MB. Let's see, P. Properties. CD. I'm trying to find what the... Normally you find what type of file it is in properties, but not here. So what do we use here? We need to rename that then. Decipher dot something. But dot something is... So we open decipher in the code editor, click a triangle. Okay. Let's see, code editor. I haven't used that yet, so that's completely new to me. Then we go to bin. We go to decipher. I can't. It says no. Great. Okay then. Maybe the other way around. Decipher. It says just open. Okay. It is at least something. It's more than we had before. So this is just the plain text at the moment. It's not a file at the moment. Command decipher. Script tools include all the other. So how do I... Is there a save as option? Not really, right? Notepad.exe. It should be decipher.exe? I mean, .exe sounds logical. So if I decipher rename decipher.exe. Now it says FTP. What? Oh, it's probably now replaced to... Where did you go? Oh, there it is. Okay. It hasn't the same... It's not the same. It's not the same. So it's not correct for how to do this. Okay, we rename it back to decipher. We reset our mistakes. Okay. Oh, it did it again. I'll save you. Don't worry about it. I'll save you. How again? Using there we go. And there's you. And then there. You're no longer timed out. Cool. Sorry about this, bro. I really need to fix that somehow. No worries, man. Anyways, so we need to make so the indicator for this should be different. It should not be .text. It should be .something else. Normally, I would say rename it and it would work, but yeah, just haven't had to deal with this before. Me neither, man. I need to find a way to allow for that, but that's yeah. I need to find out how to do that. It's been so long since I set those things up. So I want to open this with code editor, but it can't because it's the wrong type at the moment, I think. So we're now in bin, and this is where decipher is, but it can't open that. Enter file name doesn't work, so we need to already make it different. Or did I mess it up by changing it myself? Let's see. We have the original file here, so decipher here. Let's put it into downloads. Actually, I did not put it into config. It will put it there as a text file, you see? Oh, this is config, never mind. We need to go to bin. And then save there. Replace. Cool. We bring back the original file. Cool. Cannot open the program, that's fine. Then we go back to our file exploring bin. Gonna get out and in again. So there's now it actually has the cogwheels. Not actually has the cogwheels. So now it should work as a program, right? As a command here. So if I now do this, see if it now does anything. Control Shift C, Control Shift V. Get that spacebar away. No, it still doesn't. Okay, but at least it is now a program and not just a nonsense thing. So now go to code editor. Oh wait, we have too much RAM. Oh, not enough RAM. Config and bin. We can't open any of these actually. That's kind of weird. I thought these could be openable. They're not. At least not to me, because these are all grayed out. I can see them, but I can't open them. You understand the problem? Well, you understand more than I do, which is not very hard. Not very hard. Okay. Your terminal is still connected to the remote machine. Not to your PC. Ah. So if I open another terminal, right? Can I? I can. Which is connected to my machine. Yes. But the problem is then how do I get this mail.txt there then? I have to combine the two. I have to bring them together, right? Is it? Just... Can't help middle text. Okay. Because there is no middle text on this PC, obviously. Can I somehow yoink this to my PC, maybe? So, oh wait, do I need to put the cipher on their PC, use it and then remove it? Is that how I would do it? Ooh, but how? So I want to make a file on someone else's PC and then run it there? Is that the thing? We can drag and drop it. No. Oh, it's SBC. SCP. I don't know what SBC is yet. I haven't been there yet in the tutorial. So I don't know about that yet. So... You see SCP. What was it? Was an SCP. It's not a thing in here that I see. But I can imagine, we learned in the basic tutorial, we learned to make a new file on different places. So I can make a file here into the config. I know I can do that. Can I put a program there? Probably I can, right? But how do I do that? Because I know how to make a folder. I can make a folder. Can I put a... I mean, a drag and drop didn't work there at least. So that's not a thing. I can make a folder which is mkdir, if I'm not mistaken. That's making a folder. Create a file with name in current folder. Oh, there's a file. Not a folder, it's a file. A program is a file, right? Open File Explorer on the remote machine. Okay, thinking. That's been a bit ago. How do we open the file? We have... Can we just open that? Okay, let's try that. Let's put this one away. We can get it back. This one can also for now go. This one... Oh, we had two of them open already. That one can go. Tutorial can stay there. And it is... We don't need double mail. There we go. Cool. Much cleaner. So, if we use CD... we are... Execute? I need to do that then. But I have to find where... There. To find... Oh, this also... There we go. I have to do that, but I have to find out the way where the file explorer is stored. Now, where is my file explorer? That's the basic, right? File explorer is... This is the terminal. Where is File Explorer placed in my terminal, actually? There's my File Explorer. Yes. At the moment we are, if for comparison's sake, we are in this folder here in config. In her PC we're there. But that is, we're already in the File Explorer, aren't we? How do we open a File Explorer through that system, I wonder? USR bin, and bin can be accessed from everywhere. Okay. So I need to go then to USR and then to bin in her PC then. Okay, so that means we are now in home Asmo config, or home dtrin config. This is where we are. And I don't need this anymore. Delete that. Delete. So we are here now. So I need to go back to CD. CD. Then we're back to Deetrin herself. Then I need to go up a level. That is CD ... Now we're in home. So we're now... we went back to Asmo. We're now in home. So we need to go one up so we can get to USR. So again. Then we need to find out here if you can find USR. So I have to think again how we get into USR. I did it just a second ago. SLS. It's a lot of info I just got in my brain, so it's a little bit of thinking how we got there again. I got this written down here. Create, delete, move up, return, go to folder, CD, and then we go to USR. Now in USR, this should show what's in USR. It's only bin. Okay. CD bin. Okay. But that's not the way. That is not the way. Oh, okay. I was already proud I could get there. So we're now in here. But yeah, we have this. We can't. You do bin.exe. I don't yet know how to open a program this way. Haven't covered it yet. So how do we do that? Just type it in terminal. File explorer USR.exe? Or actually, okay. Let's see, file explorer.exe then. Oh, it actually, okay, cool. Well, hello. That means we have to go to her bin then. Put and go to Orbin as well. This is Orbin, right? So let's check it. Yeah, okay. This is us. This is her. Check. So when we go to bin, we take this cipher and we copy that and we paste. Permission denied. Oh no. Okay. Dang it. Because you don't have to move into your current directory to use our bin since it can't be accessed from anywhere. The problem is that I don't know how to exit it from. Can I just type in USR bin and just get in there instantly? Is it just doing a... Is that normally just and then enter and you go in there? Is that how it works? Because I've seen you can go get in there from anywhere. I just don't know how to get in. That's that way. I know. This is the first time I'm playing this, mate. I'm not someone who knows a lot about this. I am learning. I'm learning. You can type file export anywhere and open it. Oh, same way. So I can just file export anywhere and open it. Okay. So if I do file export X, I just instantly get it. Doesn't matter where I am. So I can use the same thing for that. Cool. Okay, so I can't put it in there. That's what I can't do. But what I can probably do is go back to her home. Deetrin. Config. Mail text. Can I copy? Yes. And then we go to our own. I'll put it in, I don't know, somewhere. How about downloads? I like downloads. It's a good place. Paste. There we go. We got the same file. And now, just in the same place, if I now use decipher, decipher is in the wrong place here, by the way. Should be not there. So this one we want to decipher. Okay. Okay. That means that I can now get out of here, because we've got the text. There it is. This is the text we got. That's her text. So I can now get out of there. I'll leave this open for now, but I don't think we need this. Then we need to open our own terminal with Asmo. There we go, that's us. There we go. Okay, so now we want to activate the cipher with the whole thing. So we want to use, actually we'll just copy that thing. Probably will say that it doesn't know where the file is. That's what I guess it will do. But I need to test it out. Can't find it, okay. Have to run next to each other. I wish you could just hear say and use it, but that's not how it works. As long as file explorer exists on the machine, you can open it. Okay, so I can always press file explorer.exe and it will always open wherever I am. That's kind of cool. Just for texting. Cool. That's always nice. That's always nice to have. So now how do I get this one seen by or the cipher program, which we do have. Let's check that I didn't do anything wrong there. There it is. So it is still here, which is a terminal command. So I need to use it here. That's what we need. Now then I need to get the file name according to our manual here. Terminal programs, security, the cipher. The cipher encrypted file, that didn't work over here. It couldn't find the text. So do I have to put it in the same folder? Or the cipher, does that mean we have to get to... As I said, I'm starting to learn, so I'm just trying to get here from base. So if I go back to root, this root. So when I go to home, slash, in this case, Asmo, slash downloads. And there slash mail.txt. Is that how it works? Now show me exactly where to go from the root. Seems logical. Did I mistype anything? I don't think I did. Capitalization, yes. We have Asmo, that's all correct. Home has a small letter, that's correct. Not sure if I have to put a slash there, but let's see. No, can't find it. So if I put a slash there, does that work? Oh, that's too far. Slash there. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yes, it's working, it's working! Okay. So the point where it needs to be, and you have to do a slash before you set where it is. Check. Cool. Sorry to test your patience, actually, the potato, but yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. I'm a noob at this. I just started. Have mercy. Anyways, it is working. It's doing a thing. I am still confused why that previous password we had didn't work though. Because we have the mail here, which is somewhere here. So I had this password. We got this password before, and it was not the right one, it says. This is the password, okay. So I'm kind of confused what this password was about then. And now we are in the decipher mail. Reply to this with that. Let's see. You've done well. We've done it. We have done it. With your help, a lot of your help, but still, we've done it. Glorious success. You've done well. If you want to work, you may want to visit this web. So, okay. Copy to clipboard. Check. Okay, we need to go. I have to think again. It's been a long list of things we've done. I want to know something about it first. Yeah, who is? Who is that? Okay, let's go to the domain. We got Pavel Enbarokop, yes, but probably is his name. And we got a phone number. Check. And let's see, we want to visit this web. Okay, if I just copy this, that's... It says this web, so I'm instantly thinking of using the browser and just putting it in there. Would it work? I'm not sure. Also, we don't need 2 mails. Would that work, I wonder? Also, we can just minimize. I like the fact that you can do all this here. Although, we got 2 terminals up. Another terminal. We don't need this this terminal. Do I need to... I mean, I don't think I need to hide anything. I just... be gone, Satan! We're disconnected from the computer we broke into. Yes. There's my mail. There's my code editor. We don't need this at the moment. Cool. This is awesome, man. This is... It will take a while before I get to know all this stuff and before I can remember all the things. So I changed my decipher to decipher a location encrypted file, not just encrypted file. Check. It wants me to go to that site. But why? Okay, how do we do this again? We did the who is, so we now know a little bit of information about him. Aircrack, who is SSH, remote access machine. We can try that, but I doubt that's... I mean, he sent me to this place, so that's right. We need to get a name plus password before this, right? For SSH. Yeah, name plus password. That's probably the last name, I assume, which is this very complex name. And then we need the password then, right? Yeah, or actually, what's first name then? Because we allowed Driven Unna. So what's the second part of this here? This needs to be a name of some kind, or something we can get from here. Pavel? I doubt that's the right thing, but... Can't connect to port 22. Not port 22 not found. Put a port in there? Didn't think I put a port in there. SH, that name. Pavel. Yes. Apparently I put in a port, which is weird because I don't recall putting it in. Let's write it out here then. Ctrl-Shift-C is getting to me. That's it, and I want that IP address. That IP address, put it there. Okay. So this then should be the correct one, which also doesn't have a port. So same thing. Can't connect, port 22 not found. So that's not the way to do this. 22 is default to SSH. Okay, so it always defaults to 22. Cool. I mean, he gave me, you've done well. If you want to work, you may want to visit this web. And that's the place we're trying to get to, which is this Pavel guy, which is all this. We don't know how to get in there, though. Also, why do you want me to remote access it? I think we shouldn't use remote access for this, right? I don't think that's what he wants from me. Why couldn't he just set a website? I could just browse through it and hey, website, there you are. That's probably too easy. It's probably too easy. Not all machines have SSH. I know I do. I installed it. Pretty sure I did. But his machine doesn't, you mean? Yeah. You can use an IP within with browser. You can? Ooh, okay. Never tried it before. Also, interesting that it then shows it all. Here it is nice and redacted. But then here it is not. So we can do that. That's better. That's it. The hack shop. We found the hack shop. Oh, we can favorite things. Favorites. Add current. Bam. Hack shop. Cool. Let's see. So we can probably buy. Yeah, we can buy stuff from here. In hack shops, there are usually jobs available. In addition to the tools and jobs, some hackers publish their exploits on these pages. The main servers and programs of computers depend on the libraries they have installed. For example, an SSH server has the libssh.iso library installed in the system, which is something we therefore must have, else it won't work. These libraries usually have vulnerabilities that can be attacked to gain access to the machine. Okay, so you attack the library. Okay. As these vulnerabilities are exploited, library developers will discover and patch them, publishing updates so that any system administrator can patch it. Due to the nature of the software development, library updates will bring new errors and vulnerabilities that users may exploit. So you always have someone finds an exploit, someone installs a defense or patches it, then someone finds a new exploit, and so on and so forth. Therefore, some versions will be safer than others. However, the latest version is not necessarily the safest. Fair enough. To search for exploits in the store, you have to select the library and the version you want to hack. Okay. So, okay, these are tools, I guess. These are exploits here, which we don't have any yet. To select the library and the version you want to hack. So, okay, this is the library, this is the version. Okay, you can put it in there. After pressing search, a list will appear with the exploits published in that time. So if I want to know for, in this case, libssh, this is the one we have, search. Oh, we need to find, what is our, let's see, File Explorer. Let's see what, is there a way to see what version we have? Probably there is. So we have SSH. There. Properties. Doesn't say anything about that. Doesn't say anything about version. Check. Can't get into the code of it as far as I know. So how do you know what version I have? Let's see. You can classify the exploits into two classes, local use and remote use. Remote exploits are those that can be run from any computer to attack any remote machine connected to the internet. This type of vulnerability is reserved for libraries of programs that have servers open to the outside, such as SSH, FTP, SMTP, and SQL. So those are usually something to do with the internet, therefore they are accessible through the internet. Seems logical. In the description of the exploit in the store, it is detailed what type of permissions are obtained if the exploit is executed successfully. Okay, so you can get a guest permission or administrative permission or something like that. For example, if executing an exploit gives you access to a terminal on the victim's computer, depending on the type of exploit, you will have root, guest, or common user access to the machine. Okay, root, guest, or common user. No administrator. The exploits of local use can only be executed from the victim's machine, since they use vulnerabilities in the libraries of the operation software, such as init.so, kernel module.so, and net.so. So basically it says SO, basically. That do not have direct access to the outside. That's logical, they don't have access to the outside, so you have to be inside to be able to access them, obviously. This means that in order to successfully run a local exploit, you first need to have gained access, at least as a guest, to the remote machine. Yes. Yes. Usually this type of exploits are used to escalate privileges on a remote machine. For example, if you have access to the victim's machine, but only with the guest account, you will not be able to do much. But you can upload a local exploit to the victim's machine that gives you root privileges. So you break basically your privileges and go a level up, or maybe more. Since some vulnerabilities require that specific behaviors occur in the program in order to exploit it, some exploits need certain requirements to be met in order to run successfully. So you have to access program A, B, and C at the same time, and then it's running. Yeah. It is advisable to save some money and hire a rented server where you can do your test and prepare the next attack in private without the danger of alerting the authorities. So you can hire a rented server and you can run tests. So basically you can install a certain thing on that server, and you can try to hack into it remotely or locally and try to see if you can get in as a dry test before you can actually go for the target. Check. So yeah. When you select an exploit to buy it, you have the option to download the source code or the compiled version. If you want to download the exploit source code to review and compile it yourself with the code editor, check the source code version box. If instead you want to download the exploit ready to be used in terminal, leave the box unchecked. So if you go back to, where is it? That's the browser with stuff on it, yeah. So 1 search of 10 invalid versions found. Okay, can I get just 1? Search? No. Okay, we have to no 1.0.0. There we go. Just something simple. So these are all vulnerabilities on lib.ssh on version 1.00. Okay, and if I go for this one, I can buy this. I can use source code version if I want. I can check this or not. SRC. Oh, okay. If I add .src to my own file, can I then open the source code of it? Is that how this works? I'm not gonna buy this, of course. I don't even have a bank account, so I don't have any money, so that's not helping. Let's see. I want to see if this works. So we go to bin and rename this cd.src. Enter. And what did it change? There it is. So now code editor might be able to open it, maybe. Ton of RAM available. We have too many things open. Browser can stay open, terminal can go down for now. Mail can go down. Tutorial stays open, file can go down. What's this? What is back there? What is back there? Another file explorer. Big answer. Can it now work? I haven't updated my hardware, so my hardware is still trash. Let's see if we can open it now. Bin. No. Where is cd.src? There it is, but it is not allowed to open it still. Okay, so that doesn't work. Dang it. Let's hope that will fix it. It did not. So bring it back. This one. Okay, so that doesn't work the other way around. You actually have to go through some kind of process to actually see the source code. Okay. I like to, if you can buy these things, I like to go for the source code to actually see what they do and just have a mess around with that, just see how it works. It allows me to learn things. Libraries often have many more hidden vulnerabilities than those found in exploits published in hack shops. These vulnerabilities can be scanned with a scanlib tool to program your own exploits. Ooh! So do we have scanlib or is there something we have to get? I don't see scanlib. Nope, no scanlib that I can see. Only have sudo and SSH. So we need to buy scanlib then. If you're interested in programming, check the scripting section in the manual for more information. So for now, you can close this window. That's cool, man. You can actually write your own programs and stuff. I need to learn so much, man. I need to learn so much. Which is cool. And you can actually make a code here, apparently. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Because I think I'm gonna call it here. Because I need to get ready for the shopping. Yep. And I'm kind of tired. It's a lot of information, man. My brain is overloading. My brain is overloading. But we are learning. So, what? It all closed. I don't know why it's closed, but it all closed. Does the rest here still work? The rest works here still. Okay. I don't know why it all closed, but it's closed. For some reason. We do have hardware somewhere, right, as well? Somewhere. Somewhere I believe you can see your hardware, but I don't know where yet. Oh, I'm already being hacked, that's why. Actually, Potato, are you in here? Hello? Hi. I'm already being hacked. I knew it was gonna happen. We have to, yeah, thought so. I have to get rid of this whole machine then, but that's fine. So, while you're in this machine anyway, where do I find the hardware? Because I know you can install hardware and improve hardware with this game. Where can you find that? Is that in... I don't see any hardware here, for example. And I thought maybe there's here something. But I don't think there is. I see the programs here. I need to find a way to see that. Because you can upgrade things for better RAM and stuff. Because with a second ago, we have to shut down programs to have enough RAM to run the code editor, for example. Stuff like that. Where to find it? Where do we find the hardware, sir? Open, hello again. Hello again. Hello. It has been opened. This is funny, man. This is funny. One day I'll be able to do this myself as well. One day. Also, was there... You go to my system. Of course, I'm running stream mode. I must have made plenty of mistakes. What was the mistake that allowed you to get to my stuff here? I wonder. What do I need to be more careful about in the future? Potato. Was it the thing I was trying to hack? Was that it? What gave you the information to get in here? You showed me the hack shop IP. Oh. Okay, so if you see the IP of the hack shop itself. Oh, when I did the browser and I put it here. That was it, right? When I did that. And they were like, oh, there it is. Okay. And it was connected to the hack shop IP. That's how you got to me. Okay, cool. Then I need to know that to not put anything in there again. Thank you. I'm trying to learn. So, of course, there can only be one thing done. And I got the logs from the hack shop IP and got your IP. Dude, that's awesome, mate. Well done, dude. Well done. I mean, it's probably very simple for you, but to me, that's pretty much magic. Pretty much magic. So, well done, dude. Well played. I knew I had to set up it all again. That's fine. That's fine. I think we have a thing here. Is there a... We can reboot, of course. We can shut down. I know we can just press this button and get you out, but that's fine. You can mess around. It's okay. I want to find where the hardware is. Where can we find the hardware? It's probably the same thing, right? It's just, yeah, you just use the titles to write things. Yes, sure, save it. Permission denied! I can't even have permission on my own machine. Fine. Be gone, then. In preferences. Let's see. Preferences? That's a weird place to live, but sure. There. Streaming server rules, account, mouse tutorial, appearance. Oh, can you read this back? Something I missed about the tutorial that I can't go back to previous parts I've read. We can do reset first mission. I want to do that actually, because I want to... Yes. So we're going to reset this again. For the next PC, because I have to do a new PC. We have to burn this one. Oh, there it is. Installation, is that it? Oh yeah, there it is. We got basic power supply. Oh, we got the health. Health 99.6, okay. Quality 5 out of 10. It's obviously great and amazing. And this is my hard drive apparently. Okay. 5 out of 10 is same. My CPU. Everything's 5 out of 10. Oh, we got actually empty slots here. Cool. PCI is a network card. Okay, can we have 2 network cards? I don't even know what a PCI slot is. I need to look it up. And we got our RAM. 128 megabytes. Well, that used to be a lot actually back in the day. I remember those days. It's been a long time, man. Yeah, we need to open. Apparently in the shop you can also buy hardware somehow and upgrade that. Which I'd love to play a lot more of this. The reason I couldn't do anything to myself is because I'm doing stuff as root. Okay, so you have the... So if you do things as root, you're above the administrator or you are the administrator in root. Is that administrator access or is it better than administrator? I think it's higher than administrator, right? If you use root. Root is admin. Okay, that's the same thing. So different name for same thing for those purposes. Okay, cool. Cool, dude. But as I said, I need to get going because I'm late. I'll also be late and we need to get groceries. So I will burn this PC. Well, not literally, but we're gonna destroy it and we go out of it. We're gonna shut it down. You can increase permission with sudo. Okay. I still need to learn all that. I need to get to that part of the tutorial still. I haven't been there yet. So exit the game here. And if I then open Greyhack, let's see if we can do this properly. So we've been hacked, obviously, and which is part of the game, which I think is really cool. One day I learn how to protect myself. And then we go for online mode next time and we delete player computer. That's what we do. And then we get into a new clean PC with no actually potatoes in there. Right? Right? Is there any information here that you could use for breaking in, I wonder? Right? So that's how we do that. I'll do that. Oh, I can't get out of this, of course. I have to do something here. Okay. Wait, Asmo's fine. I don't think this is important. I have to make another password, of course, because that is now compromised. We have been compromised. Let's see. Let's write some gibberish. That should do it. Some random gibberish. Control C, Control V, and there, and start. Da 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 da. I'm going to do the tutorial and everything tomorrow again. I will delete this one. This one, I know, is for if your computer died. That means that you do not have to break into the internet to get another internet connection. This is a gift from the game to allow you to instantly go into the internet so you don't have to break in. I want to break in tomorrow just to practice it again, because I will have forgotten a lot of things. So I'm going to delete this one. Beacon, delete. Good. We're going to do basically everything from start tomorrow again and see if we get a bit faster and get a bit more used to what we have to do. But as I said, I need to go. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome, man. I thought it was really great. And Potato, thank you for joining us. Thank you for breaking in, because it was really fun. And I wish you have a good rest of your day. I'll be going, and we'll play some more Greyhack tomorrow. So yeah, see you later, dudes. Cheers. There we go. Oh man, I want to play more, man. But I cannot. I need to go. See you later, guys. Goodbye.